let's talk about margins, width, and height now. So I'm going to give this h1 a margin, so I'm going to type h1, then our curly braces, and I'm going to type margin, and then our colon, and I can type a distance in pixels, because whenever you're talking about a distance in HTML or CSS, it's always in pixels. So right after your number, you always type px. Okay. And in case you don't know, a margin is the distance between an element and the element next to it. When you just use the plain margin property, it gives it that amount of margin on every side. But if I want it to just be on one side, let's say the left, the property is margin dash left. And you can do margin dash right. Generally, margin dash right doesn't really work unless you give it a width, which we're going to talk about later in this video. Because really it's so wide, it's really this wide instead of just this wide. And so the margin right's not working. And you can also do margin top and margin bottom. Okay, so now you know about margins. Now let's talk about width and height. I'm going to do this for our image, so we do the image tag and then our curly braces. And I'm going to do width, and I'm going to set the width equal to maybe 50 pixels. As you can see, that's quite small, so maybe 300 pixels would do. And there, as we can see, our image has gotten smaller to a width of 300 pixels. And I can also give it a height of, let's say, 350 pixels. But whenever you're doing images, it's not always best to use both width and height. You should always just use one, because it always messes things up. But when you just use one, it automatically figures out the other one. So, thanks for watching.